What is going on, guys? How is it going today? Now, first, before you even say anything in the chat, okay, because I know you're going to say something. I know we're not suited up today, okay? I do apologize for that. I literally came right off a work meeting, 3 minutes to start the stream, and we hit tech problems right off the bat, of course, because we have to have so many tech issues here on the live stream. Now, I wore a very fancy little Overwatch, what do you call this, a sweater? So we're gonna rock the sweater today, man. And wow, looks like Adam took notice there. He says, Overwatch sweater is just as official, no big deal. Good, I'm glad to hear you guys aren't too set back by it. But in this episode, guys, this live streaming episode, we are going to be working with 1,331,000,000 GP. Guys, today on the exchange has been an absolute banger, up 26 mil on the day. Currently at this moment in time, I've had so many great flips today. I can't even describe it, honestly. We've had such good luck here on the exchange, and I'm hoping some of that luck is going to roll over into this live flipping session. But of course, if you guys do enjoy, please let me know in the live chat, and let's get into this, guys. Well, who's this guy? Where is Sierra? Says Unsleege. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Yes, no, unsubscribed, no suit. I literally did not have time to put it on, so I didn't think it would be too big of a deal. So let's go ahead and get our first flips set here today. We're gonna do the dragon darts first, and of course, guys, can't forget we're gonna have a nice beer on this stream today as well. I just feel like we should sit back, kick back, and have a nice little good flipping session here. So let's go ahead and get it started. Oh my. Dragon darts are crashing into the oblivion. Now, that is going to be a good opportunity for us, though, to pick up a few here. Now, it's funny because I almost invested in the dragon darts, and I'm glad I didn't, because currently, right now, they went a lot lower than they were before. I didn't think they'd go underneath 2,400, but here we are. They're currently underneath that amount. So, we're going to do the Carol's leather top next. Now, we're going to get a lot of that medium level gear moving today. We're going to see if we can get any good margins on it. I spent a lot of time earlier today. That's not a good margin. I spent a lot of time earlier today flipping like a lot of items that are kind of like higher end items. I did a bunch of scythes today. I did a bunch of twisted bows as well. And I don't think I want to do any of that today on stream. Zamorakian, I can't spell it. Zamorakian Hasta, we're going to go get a few of these listed, see if they have a good margin. These past couple of days, the Hasta margin has not been too good, but maybe we'll hunt something good here today. Oh, that's what I like to see. 15,760,995 is what we're going to list those Hastas for. We're going to get 7 of those going, list them, and let them do their thing. Kavasa says, hey, Sierra, good to see you, Kavasa. Thank you, man. Snack Food says, I mean, even Jordan Belfort wore a sweater at times. He wears it in that, like, really pretentious way, too, where he like, ties it around his neck, and it, like, drapes over the back. I love that, dude. That's one of my favorite movies of all time, Wolf of Wall Street. Just such a classic. Now, we're going to do the Amulet of Torture next, followed up by the Necklace of Anguish. We're going to do the Zenyte Jewelry because, trust me, I know the Zenyte Jewelry is just primed to flip right now. So we're going to go ahead and get a couple of those listed. Actually, not as good of a margin as I was hoping, but better than what we've been seeing these past couple of streams. So we're definitely going to go ahead and list a few of those. Now, like I said before, we're going to follow that up with the Necklace of Anguish. West says, mate, check out the crossbow and the Vigorous Chain Mace. Insane margins today. I do agree. I did flip the crossbow earlier today for over a 100k margin. So currently right now, I do believe you, West. I believe that the margin is absolutely incredible. So we'll definitely give that a look right away here. Let's do both, right? We'll do the crossbow and the Vigorous Chain Mace. We might as well. I actually did the crossbow, but I did not do the Vigorous Chain Mace. And the reason I didn't do the Vigoras is because the margin was actually really, really bad on it. It was like, I think it was, I think I bought one and then instant sold it back, and it was like a 500 GP margin. So I was like, I'm just not going to waste my time on this one. It was just like a weird situation that I didn't want to invest my GP into, so I didn't. By the way, guys, Snack Food, who I believe is still here in the live chat, he put out an amazing video today, guys. It is a video with him interviewing Crumb. If you guys don't know Crumb, he is a old school RuneScape, and I guess RuneScape in general, YouTuber who actually got banned a couple months back. I think last Halloween, maybe it's been about a year now. But he put out a great interview with him, so if you haven't seen it, go to his channel and check it out. Snack Food, that was an amazing piece of content, and I really did enjoy it, so thanks for sending it my way. Now, we still have 919 million coins. What are we going to put it into today? I had a 310k on the margin on the chain mace. Holy moly, man. Try the rune darts. I just made 150k after obtaining my account back. What happened to your account, Kavasa? What happened to your account, man? Hopefully nothing bad. Hopefully you got it back without too many problems and you didn't lose anything. Sounds like you maybe were hacked. Alright, I'll take the viewer request today. We're going to go ahead and do the rune darts as well. And we're also going to do the Dragon Warhammer. So West, thank you for the suggestion on that. After we finish the Dragon Warhammers, we'll probably cycle into something that's also has typically a bigger margin. The Dragon Hunter items have been okay today. They earlier were advertising about 200 to 300k margins, which is not amazing for them, but it's going to be good enough. Sorry guys, I have to change this to the session. I forgot to change it. You guys think I'm up 26 mil in the session? Oh god. Sorry about that, guys. That was totally misleading. But currently we are down about, and again, the margin on that Dragon Warhammer, not that great, but it's good enough. We'll do it. Down 480k on the flipping session so far, but no worries, guys. We're going to turn it around and get these items sold. We'll easily make the money back. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this live stream today. Please leave a like if you are, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. We would love to have you. We always teach money making and flipping content here, so if you do enjoy it, just be sure to stay around. We could do the Nightmare Staff, but the Nightmare Staff, like, you know, it's a good flip, it is, but it's better overnight, and it just flips really slowly, and I actually did one of them earlier, but it was only for like 80k or so, so I'm actually not going to do the Nightmare Staff. I just noticed no suit today. Yeah, I came right off a work meeting, and luckily it ended a couple minutes early, so I had 3 minutes to set up the stream, and I didn't have time to throw the suit on. So we're not doing the suit today, but it'll be back next time, don't you worry. Especially for Friday's stream, because you know, I love the Friday stream and the Saturday stream, my favorite streams of the week, guys. Oh, I also forgot to post in the Discord that we are live, so I'm actually going to go ahead and do that real quick. I do apologize for that, guys. Give me 1 second. I guess we're just waiting on the flips, so it's not a really big deal, but it's been a nice chill stream so far, so I do appreciate that. I just like bringing this flipping content to you guys because, honestly, I find it really entertaining, and I know a lot of you like it as well, and you find it very, very useful. So, anyway. We got that posted as well, so let's go ahead and get everything moving here. Let me see. I don't know why it did that. I think my channel glitched out and, like, posted a live stream that just was not a thing. So, anyway, let's go ahead. Smoldering Stone does, did you check my graphs on disc? Did you check my graphs on disc? Okay, I was so confused. No, I didn't look at them. I haven't gotten a chance to yet. What is the insane price on the crossbow? Jesus says, Buoyant Tofu. Good to see you, Buoyant Tofu, as well as Lewinteg. Good to see all of you guys. We got Liam S popping in as well. Trilia, he says, I almost made 30 mil in the past 2 days. Started with 10 mil thanks to your vids, bro. I'm so happy you enjoy them. And I'm sorry, again, we don't have the suit on today. We'll have it on next time. I came right off a work meeting, popped right over and started streaming. So we didn't have a ton of time to set things up here today. But we do have a lot of items moving here on the exchange today. Let's talk about it, right? So we've got the Vigorous Chainmace buying up for about a 20k margin right now. And I do think this is going to be easy to flip. There has been a lot of buying pressure on both the Crossbow and the Vigorous Chainmace today. So I don't think we're going to have too hard of a time flipping those around. Rev Caves, that's why the prices are insane. That is correct, West. And these prices guaranteed going to crash back down within the next week. So just be careful, guys, because I mean, it's not guaranteed. No item movement is ever guaranteed, but I do expect them to come right back down. So just be careful. This is how you look at your work meetings. This is, it was just what is it? It's just a remote call. It was like a video call, right? So, yeah, I can wear this when I work remotely, which is pretty nice. I can wear this, not this. Imagine if I went into a work meeting like that. Do you think anyone would get it? Do you think people would be like, is that a RuneScape party hat? Yo, that'd be so pog if, like, my manager was like, you play RuneScape? I can fantasize, alright? Good to see everybody here today. So many flipping suggestions coming in today, guys. Absolutely incredible. Josh O'Day says, my man, how are we? I made 3.5 million in profit from the Mages book alone today. It was beautiful. That is insane. Today, I've also had some amazing flips. Let's take a look at it. My past 24 hours has been insane. We made 16 mil flipping 8 Twisted Bow. We made 8 mil flipping 8 Scythes of Vitur. And we also had a nice Bandos Tassets flip as well. But those were some really solid flips today. I posted them in our Discord group as well. So guys, if you want to join me on Discord, be sure to check us out with the link in the description below. I'd love to see you guys in there. We do a bunch of flipping in there for beginners and experienced members as well. And I can give you some extra tips and tricks in there as well. But today has been such a great day on the exchange for me. And it's been one of the better days that I've had in a while. So I'm actually very happy about it. Where are the GE timers? I'll put it back on. I actually took them off earlier for a thumbnail that I was creating, so I'll go ahead and slap those back on, man. Let's see. I actually don't remember. Oh, we have to go here, right? Flipping utilities. Where's slot timers? There we go. And why didn't that? Oh, we might have to go like this. Yeah, there we go. All right. Sorry about that, guys. And we'll get back to the statistics. Wes says, change out the rune darts for blighted super restores, way better margins. We'll do it after we clear something up here. We're not even having a lot of luck with the dragon darts anyway, so maybe we'll just go ahead and dump these, and we can swap the blighted super restores in place of those dragon darts. Yeah, looks like we might be having some undercut competition here, so don't worry, we're going to make a few price adjustments, and we'll definitely get right back on track here. I'm used to it by now. I know there's going to be some undercuts coming in. Thank you guys for stopping by today. 21 people in the chat. Welcome, everybody. Kavasta says, are you in World 312? I'm in World 321, so you were close. World 321. I'm always here when I'm flipping in-game, unless I'm checking something on mobile, then maybe I'm not there. So, but if I'm in World 321, I'm always flipping. We're going to do the Bandos chestplate next. We still have a lot of money on the stack, so we might as well use it, right? Pretty good margin on those Bandos chestplates here, so let's go ahead and list a few of those. And we'll get those listed there. And we don't even have any rune darts yet, so that's actually unfortunate. We're going to swap that out for the blighted super restores. We'll see if these are any good. Ooh, absolutely. Wow. I thought I misread that, actually. So we'll take that right to the bank. And we'll just let everything sit for now. Guys, if you are enjoying the live stream today, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more flipping content like this. We're always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So hopefully you do enjoy it. And look at that. And then my Streamlabs bot at the perfect timing links the Discord. Actually amazing. Hawk OP says, hey, I am from India. I learned from you and making 300k an hour with 5 mil only in free-to-play. That is amazing, man. Hawk, did you come from our free-to-play, what is it called? Our free-to-play video that we put out about free-to-play flipping? Because if you came from there, that would be pretty funny, man. Kavas, I don't see you, man. Anyway, we'll hop right. Oh, I think that was him. And we've got a subscriber coming in. We've got, how do I read this here? I want to get it right. For some reason, it didn't pop up on my feed. Hold on, we'll get to that in 1 second. We've got 13,000 vials of water coming in from Kavasa here, so thank you so much, man. I really do. Wait. Oh, wait, no. I think this might be someone else. Islanu Blar, thank you for the vials, man. I do believe Kavasa has some for us as well, but he said he had 39,000 vials instead. So, anyway, I don't know who to credit for that one, but thank you. It's Liam. That's what I thought. I knew it was someone else. I'm sorry, Liam. There's a lot of names to remember, so I do apologize. Let's go ahead and knock those Dragon Warhammers up a little bit as well. We'll get a 10k boost on the Dragon Warhammers just to stay competitive with our offers here, guys. Hawk OP says, yes, man. Well, welcome to the flipping team. I'm your host with the most, SeeRoTube, guiding you as best I can to make more money in old school RuneScape. This channel is all about flipping and money making within the game, so hopefully you're enjoying the content. And of course, if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything related to flipping, be sure to let me know. I would love to answer it for you. Also, we're going to stay a little bit more active here with our flips today. I'll try to give a little bit better commentary on everything, just because the last couple of streams have been tough, man. And this stream, it's kind of looking the same. Down 462k so far. Can we make up for it? We'll have to see. But we will stay right on top of all of our listings today, especially because I feel like markets are pretty good today. So if things aren't moving, we just have to expect that we have an overcut or an undercut on an offer. Yeah, we could do Guardian Boots as well. But the problem with Guardian Boots, in my opinion, is they're pretty slow. They do have good margins, but I typically don't like to flip items on the stream that are slow, because if it's slow, it usually means it's a little bit lower volume. And if something's low volume, then pretty easy to get undercut on those things. We'll knock up the Blighted Super Restore margin. I listed way too many of those, but it's not a big deal. We do have 2 crossbows in the inventory right now. You guys can't quite see it. We also have 2 Dragon Warhammers we're sitting on here as well. Matthias Peterson, welcome to the live chat. He says, I have 7 mil to flip with. What are some good items? Now, I'm assuming that you are a members player as well. And if you are flipping in members with 7 mil, I do recommend you do the Zulrah scales, anything that's really high volume, right? So the Zulrah scales, the blood runes, death runes are really good, law runes are great as well, air orbs, unpowered orbs, battle staves, rune darts, oh, adamant darts too. Don't forget those adamant darts. They are actually really, really powerful. You would be surprised. And that should be a good start for you, man. If you want more items, be sure to join us on Discord. We have an entire flipping list on there for you guys to enjoy, so hopefully you do enjoy it. Let's keep going. We got all of those amulets of torture off. Absolutely stunning. Now we have 609 mil, but what we're actually going to do next is we're going to list these crossbows back onto the exchange. I do actually want to go ahead and flip these, because I do imagine that this is a pretty popular item right now, considering the margins are super good. So we need to make sure we sell them off. Look at that, instant sold the crossbow, and I don't really know, that's probably not a good sign for our crossbow listing right here, but we'll leave it for another 3 minutes or so and see if we can pick up any more. Also, we're going to cut back on the Dragon Warhammer. Maybe we'll cycle into some of that Dragon Hunter stuff. This should actually sell instantly as well here if I had to guess. Yeah, look at that. Now we're in the green, guys. That's what I needed to see today. And we're going to cycle right into those Dragon Hunter items. Actually, we are going to list the Diamond Dragon Bolts E as well, but then we will cycle into it. We do have 2 open slots, so we can afford to do both. Very nice, 10 GP margin. We're going to go ahead and list that on the exchange, see if we can get any money out of that. And let's do the Dragon Hunter Lance first. For some reason, I like to flip the Lance a little bit more. I find that the Lance flips a little bit quicker than the Dragon Hunter crossbow. Both are great items. In like a normal flipping session, I flip both, so I just prefer to do the lance first, as I think it's a little bit safer and more significant profit than the Dragon Hunter crossbow is most of the time. Now, I'm pretty sure we just got dumped on for the rest of these Vigorous chain maces, so we should be able to sell them. The margin was pretty small, and this item is very volatile right now, so it shouldn't be a big issue. I've got the next interview secured, says Snack Food. Big guest. Is it me? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's not me. Manta rays, we could do mana rays. I did them earlier, pretty good margin, honestly. I think we were getting about 10 to 15 GP on them, if I remember correctly. Dueling rings and game necklaces at 7 mil, however, are pretty solid. I actually agree with you, some nerd. Scales take up a large part of your cash stack at 7 mil, and I have never found a good margin on them. I always flip scales. I flip scales now, and typically when I flip them, I'm getting at least 2 GP. The thing with scales is, if you're getting 2 GP, it's still a good flip, because you can flip 30,000 of them, and it's so easy to do. That's why I recommend it as one of my personal favorite flips, because it just appeals to everyone, right? It's a very easy flip to complete, and if you're a straight beginner, then you'll be able to do these over scales with virtually any amount of cash. I mean, you don't need a lot of GP, what, like 200 to flip one of them, which obviously is not going to make you a lot of money at all. But you know what it's going to do? It's going to teach you the methods behind flipping. It's really going to teach you how it's done. Oh man, thank you guys for stopping by today. We're going to keep flipping. I am to your left. You're probably like to my instant left too. Rio Kavasa, there he is. Thank you guys for stopping by today. Another vial of water donation coming in, 39,000 vials of water. Thank you so much, Rio Kavasa. We'll take that right to the bank. I can't believe we have 20 million vials of water. It's actually insane. Check Discord PM's thoughts. I won't announce it, but I'll check it. Really good choice, Snack Food. Really good choice. You can see my face. I'm super excited for that, man. Duarte says, how are you, my friend? I'm doing well. I'm not suited up today, so I do apologize, Duarte. But next time we'll be suited up and ready to go. We got another flip coming in as well. Unfortunately, he's on the exchange, but not a big deal. It's Mango says, why no Twisted Bow? You know, I flipped a bunch of the Twisted Bows earlier today, and after the stream, I'll probably go back and do another set of the Twisted Bows, but on stream, not gonna do them. Twisted Bow, it's one of those items, right, where you really, really need the price listing to be not competitive, and I don't want to show the price listing on it, because, as much as I'd love to show you guys how to flip the Twisted Bow, which, hey, that could be a video idea, actually. Flipping, would you be interested in that? How to flip expensive items? Might actually be a pretty good video idea. It seems hard, but it's pretty simple. It's definitely a high risk situation as well, but anyway. Now, we're not getting a lot more action on the Zamorak and Hosta, so we're going to turn around and sell these here. The next video is, I did a challenge video, which is going to be the next video up on the channel. But besides that, we do have the overnight flipping guide. I'm telling you, that is coming. I promise. I have clips for it, but I want to make sure it's a very, very solid guide before I release it. So that's why it's taken forever. Dylan Brand says, not even a blue party hat. LOL, poor. Feels bad, man. Tiz2 says, hello, good to see you guys. Everyone popping in. Kevin Zehentmeyer says, any idea on how long until that video drops? Honestly, I'm a small YouTuber, don't really have any idea, but probably within 2 weeks. Hawk OP says, right now I have 7 mil. Should I buy a bond, become a member, and start flipping with 2 mil? Is it profitable? Hawk, I'm going to tell you the ultimate money plan for you, man. You should get to members as soon as possible, as long as you think you're going to be able to put in enough time to actually make up the cost for the bond. And with 2 mil, you could do it by flipping alone, but trust me, you're going to want to get another moneymaker on your account, or you're just going to want to use another moneymaker on top of flipping, because look, you need to get as much money as possible. If you go back to free-to-play with less than you started with in members, then it's kind of or less than you had before in free-to-play, then it's kind of a mission fail, right? So try to find some other money makers. If you join us on Discord, I can give you some great suggestions. But right here on the stream, you could do some white berries. You can get a lot of, I don't know. I'm sure you guys have better money makers. A Renar Potions Unfinished, that's a great money maker to do right at the exchange while you are actually flipping. So anyway. Manatee Gaming stopping by. He says, happy it's white. I wear a blue one in the stream sometimes. Wow, Manatee Gaming, I didn't think you'd stop by, so I do appreciate you stopping by. This is a typical stream for me, so we're just sitting back, kicking back, and flipping some great items here. And guys, I actually think we're going to go ahead and do a couple more of these lances because they were really, really working out for us. We are going to knock up the margin just a little bit, as I do expect this item to be quite competitive. So we can flip 3 more of those before we do hit the limit. Oh, also Manatee Gaming brings up a great point. He says, loot PVM worlds for 400k plus an hour. It's great for new accounts. That is also a great idea. How could I forget that one? Such a great idea. Tiz2 says, I know a 2 mil money making an hour. Well, here, look at this, guys. That's my favorite moneymaker, and that is why I love flipping right there. The past day, we have made 27.6 million. We had an incredible run earlier on the exchange today, walking away with 16 million in profit on the Twisted Bows, followed up by the 8.3 mil on the sides. Today was an amazing day on the exchange, let me tell you. Whew, I'm excited after the stream to get back into it and flip more of those items, as I bet the margins are still pretty good. The Blighteds are not working. Some came in. They're not really working for us. We're actually going to swap out of that. Thank you for the reminder there, West. Let's do 4445 or 8445. You guys know how the commentary gets sometimes. Also, we do need to adjust these anguishes. Let's get active on our flips here. Let's move some things around. I don't think knocking that down actually is going to help. We got to go a little bit lower than that current price. And let's get those listed. We also got those Blighted Restores off as well. And these Vigor's Chain Maces, they are selling, albeit quite slowly. So we're going to cycle through a couple of items here. We're also going to knock up the Bandos Chestplate offer as well, because everything I've got listed here today is just getting chomped up as far as the margin goes. So let's go ahead and try to make a little bit more money here today, because that's not what I meant to do. We are a little bit behind as far as our typical money-making session goes. So don't worry, we're going to turn out the round and make some easy profits here, guys, and we'll get right back on track. And of course, if you guys are enjoying this live stream, please do drop a like. It really, really helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Again, always bringing these flipping live streams to the channel. We have been just grinding away at some of these streams. And I hope you guys enjoy it, because we've been live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday of last week. We were live Monday this week and Wednesday, as that's today. And then Friday, Saturday, we're going to be live again. Oh my gosh, can you guys even handle all the streams? Honestly, it's a lot. Now, let's do the Tormented Bracelet maybe on top of everything. We could do an expensive item, right? But the reason I don't want to do these expensive items is, again, any low volume item, you really don't want to show your price listing to other players, as they can easily capitalize on it and make money from you trying to make money. And in that process, I could actually lose a little bit of money, and I typically don't want that to be the case. Typically. What are PVM worlds? Just worlds specifically meant for bossing? I think maybe we meant PvP worlds. PvP worlds are, I'm pretty sure you know what those are. If you don't, Boy and Tofu, let me know. I can explain it, man. Hawk OP says, I want to make 100 mil a month. How much GP should I start flipping with to get close to that? It honestly, Hawked, it's very difficult to give an estimate. You know, I can probably help you out, get closer to let you know what it is. If you let me know how much you're going to be playing a day, like how much flipping are you going to do a day, if you know how much profit per hour you're taking away. But until you can get there, I can't really give you a good estimate. What would you say the average margin on a T-bill flip is? Nowhere near that level yet, but I'm excited to get there. Liam S., that's a great question. Now, I'm pretty new to flipping T-bows myself. It's not an item I've really typically flipped in the past. I've done a few here and there, but right now I've been really trying to get better at it, and I'm just trying to learn it. In most of my experiences, the T-bow margin is a little less than 1 mil, like maybe 800, 900k, which I would say is really not that great considering it's a twisted bow. Literally, you're putting 1 bill into the flip, but regardless, today it was going for like about 2 mil margins, and that is what I was happy about. So that's why I went and flipped a few today. But typically, in my experience, yeah, it's been about, I would say, 800, 900k on average. It's not an item that I physically, like, manually margin check, so anyway. Liam, I cannot wait for you to get there, man. I can't wait to teach you how to flip the twisted bows and stuff like that, dude. I'm super excited for you to grow that cash stack. It's funny because when people join our Discord group and stuff like that, you can tell who the motivated ones are and who, you know, you can tell the ones that are just trying to scheme, okay? And it's honestly been great. Recently, we've had so many motivated people pop into our Discord, and they really want to learn how to flip. They're super motivated. We instantly sold that. Okay, well, great. That was unintentional, but we'll take that away from the exchange. Good luck, SarahTube. Have a good stream heading out. Thank you for stopping by, Manatee Gaming. I do appreciate it. And have a good one. Guys, if you don't know Manatee Gaming, he just moved into making some old school flipping content as well. And he's honestly, I watched his old school video. Super quality stuff. He talks a lot about passive flipping in that one. So if you guys want to learn a little bit about the passive flipping, go check out his newest OSRS video. But anyway, that is enough. Let's get back into this. I'm pretty sure Manatee actually did a lot of RuneScape 3 flipping content as well. So if you want that, he's got it too. Let's go ahead and get some more items cranking away. Now, for some reason, Manatee made me think of Manta Ray. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple Manta Rays here. 10 hours a day I will play. Now give me an idea. Hawk OP, it's a little bit hard. I'm assuming you're sort of a new flipper, but if you're making 300k an hour on free to play, that's pretty good. I mean, that's definitely a you know, respectable amount to be making in free to play, especially with 7 mil. So I would say like 300 mil if you played 10 hours a day. 300 mil. I mean, probably less, honestly. 10 hours a day, that's a lot of flipping. Snack Food says, I'm trying to scheme low-key, man. So funny. Kavasa says, what do you mean by scheme? Well, you can tell, like, the people who aren't really serious about learning how to flip, and they're just looking for, like, a free handout and stuff like that. But that's not what this channel is about. I want to give you guys the tips, the tricks, the tools to actually make money from the exchange in old school RuneScape. So we're doing a crazy flip next, guys. We're going to see if this works out for us. I have no idea if it's going to or not, so I don't think I flipped these today. Not that I remember, but we're going to take a look at the Sanguesti. Let's give it a shot, a whirl on the exchange, as you will. And these are actually a really risky flip, so I don't typically recommend trying to flip these because they're quite risky. We still have 806 million GP left. We'll get something a little bit more manageable in there for you guys. Now, the Bandos Tacit. This is a flip that Listen, the Bandos Tacit, it's made me a lot of money, I'm telling you. And I do recommend flipping the Bandos... Wow, really good margin on it today. I do recommend flipping the Bandos Tacit, but I wouldn't recommend flipping it if you don't have, I don't know, I would say at least 200 mil. You want to make sure when you're actually flipping items that you don't just have enough to actually afford the item itself. You want to make sure you can comfortably afford the item. Because what if you lose money on the item that you're flipping? You know, for someone who has 50 mil, a 1 mil loss on an item is a lot worse for someone who, you know, has that 50 mil compared to someone who's got 1 bill, right? So it makes a big difference, and you really have to be careful when you are flipping to monitor your risk. You don't want to go all in. Anyone scheming will be paid handsomely in flipping advice. That's so funny. That's true. We'll just be like, that actually happens a lot as well on the Discord group. People are like, hey, can I get some gold? And then everyone else is like, how much GP do you have? We'll teach you how to flip. So, I mean, I really love our Discord community because I didn't expect it to grow as massive as it did, but I think people in there really care about flipping and they love teaching other people as well. So, if you're not with us on Discord, be sure to join us with the link in the description below. Check the second slot, the Zammy thing. We're gonna leave it for a little bit longer. I think it's okay. Do we just buy to a crash? Let's see. Let's go ahead and see if we did. I'm hoping we didn't, but it's possible we did. And if we did, we're gonna have to manage it properly. So that will be an interesting situation. We have one more slot open. What should we list next? I'm thinking, let's do the Brimstone Ring, actually. That's actually a really simple one for us to do here, and we should be able to walk away with a decent profit on it. Let's go ahead and get some of these Brimstone Rings going here, and look at that. The Diamond Dragon Bolts E, finally! They're finally performing for us after talking about them for so long. On the Discord, on the live streams, like, finally we can get some of those off. These Vigora's Chain Maces are making me a little bit nervous. I mean, I'm not super nervous, but they are a super volatile item right now, so I want to make sure that we can flip them with at least a decent profit, right? Ion, it is good to see you. Thank you for stopping by, man. To start flipping, should I buy 300 mil to start flipping? I don't recommend that you go ahead and buy gold. It's against the in-game rules, first of all. And second of all, if you just get a 300 mil stack to start, it's going to be pretty hard to learn how to flip. If you can start with a small amount of cash and work your way up, that is how you master flipping. I mean, I started back in the day. When I made my first video, I had 9 mil. So, and I've spent money on gear. I've given some away. So anyway. Dylan Bren with a great question. He says, isn't buying gold like an in-game mechanic now with bonds? So, Dylan, you're right. You can buy gold with bonds. That is fine. But most people, when they say they're going to buy gold, they mean it through a third-party website or something that is not legitimate or supported by the old school RuneScape team. So, unfortunately, not a lot of people buy gold with bonds. And we're going to get these hostas off as well. I forget what we bought these for originally. I don't think the margin was too crazy. Was it? I guess it was. It was a lot better than we thought. Or I thought, personally. And we're going to get some tacits going here. Some nerd also bringing up a great point similar to mine. He says, you know what? You won't know what to do, excuse me, with your GP if you buy your gold. So just don't do it because it takes the fun out of it and you might as well not flip in the first place. Absolutely correct. Couldn't have said it better myself, honestly. And these Vigorous Chain Maces. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit nervous, so we'll see. Let's see. 4162 that's what we bought for? No, we sold some of those for, right? 4146 is what we bought them for. So we're actually underneath or we're close to our buy price right now. So anyway. Kyle Carpenter, good to see you, man. He says, hey, I've been listening, but I was having someone run bones for me at the Gilded Altar. Very good to see, man. Buoyant Tofu says, do you lose 1 mil in Bandos Tacits? I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. I hope we didn't. Did we? No, we didn't lose any money in them. I don't think we lost any money in the Tacits yet. We're down 138k, but that's because we haven't sold any yet. Been waiting since 3 for you to hop on. Well, glad to see you, Kyle. Thank you for stopping by, man. We're going to try to make it a good flipping session today. And look, we finally got those Amaraki and Hostas and the Vigorous Chain Maces moving, as well as the Sanguesti staff. Things are really looking up for us, guys. Now, we are going to cut back pretty significantly on the Tacits. And the reason we're going to do that is it's very hard for me to tell when we are on live stream if people on stream are undercutting me or if it's just a natural market movement. So typically when I'm on stream, I knock my margins down very quickly, quicker than I would when I was, you know, I'm flipping alone. But anyway, I would love to do a video that's like an hour long, just like a live flipping session, just like this, but by myself with no live chat. And the reason I love to do that is because I can actually show you what flipping like normally, right, for me is like, and I can talk through items just like this. So if you guys would have any interest in that, let me know. Oof. Let's do, we only got 4, oh no, we actually did 6 of those lances. Let's do the Dragon Hunter Lance. Oh no, we did the Lance. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Why do I always mess up? Anyway, let's do the Dragon Hunter crossbow next. Saraha says, smash that beer champ. I was about to say tramp. Oh my god. Champ, smash it. We're just casually drinking today, okay? And I'm starting to sweat a little bit because this thing is really hot. And I put this on earlier because it was kind of cold in my apartment, but it's kind of heated up since then. 89.028.505. We're going to list that. Let it do its thing. This is actually looking like a pretty decent flip for us, so we'll go ahead and list 6 of those. We did get the Lance off for basically the same price, so no worries. That sort of video would lack the interaction, so it might need some editing to compensate so it works more like a regular video. That's actually a good point. Yeah, I would have to edit that up a little bit. I'm not really a great editor. Let's do the Armadillo Godsword next. And we've got another subscriber, Matthias Peterson. Welcome to the flipping team, man. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad, man. Hopefully you're with us on Discord as well, Matthias, because honestly, a lot of our teaching goes on within our Discord group as well. It is the best place to get personalized feedback for your flipping techniques and style, and we can help you grow your cash stack in there as well. So thanks for joining in the team, and hopefully there are good things to come your way, hopefully big cash stack gains, and we'll definitely help you achieve that. Hold on, I have to turn on my AC. I'm freaking dying. We are back. We are back. This Sanguesti staff is just taking a minute to sell off here. We also just got all these Brimstone rings in as well. and we're going to let that do its thing on the exchange today. Guys, welcome to this live stream. Thank you guys for stopping by today. Leave a like if you are enjoying. It really helps me out a lot. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more flipping content like this. We'd love to have you, and we're bringing flipping content literally like this all the freaking time. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it. These live streams are for you guys to ask questions, by the way. So if you have any questions about what to flip with your cash stack or anything related to flipping, be sure to let me know. Saraha says, our generation has squirrel brains, quick cuts, and fast transitions, along with random memes in between. Usually works for a solid video. No comment. That dab burned my eye sockets. That's because I didn't have the space, because there's a wall right here, so I tried to like get my arm up, but I couldn't. So I can do it, dab, man. I'll tell you how to do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When we can all actually drink with you. Wait, what do you mean, Kyle? West says, Sierra, I'm getting 1.5 to 2 mil per hour with 82 mil at the moment, I think he means. What do you think? Honestly, West, that's not that bad. If you're getting upwards of 2 mil an hour, that's pretty good, but I would challenge you, try to get that to like 2.5 or 3. I think it's possible, but it is going to be challenging for you. I don't know exactly what items you're flipping to actually achieve what you're achieving, but I would recommend with like an 82 mil cash stack, make sure you're getting that toxic blowpipe as well as the amulet of fury, because those are two really quick flips that will secure you some nice easy profit. Also, the Armadillo Godsword and the Bandos Godsword are probably good for that cash stack range as well. And yeah, try those out. We need a Zoom for every 100k you profit, we all drink. That would be so funny, man. This is pretty much empty anyway. Oh, no water? Depressing. Saraha says, how do you think the new Twitch promotion will affect the price of bonds? Now, so here's the thing, is I thought bonds would go down a lot in price, but here we are, and I've been monitoring bonds for a while, and they haven't really moved that much, which to me was very surprising. Now, longer term, I do think we're going to see lower prices on the bonds because we have plenty, and I mean plenty, of prime events coming up in old school RuneScape. So, unfortunately, the economy in the game is going to continue to get decimated by these bots, which is unfortunate, and it's just a bad situation, really. Mod Weath leaving at the same time. I bet he heard about this prime event and he's like, I'm freaking out of here, man. Supreme Connor, guys, by the way, there has been, I just want to announce this really quick before I get into that question. Guys, please, bottom of my heart, okay? There has been a lot of account hacks recently. Tons of them. I have a personal friend who got hacked. Kavasa got hacked here earlier. We have another person, Supreme Connor, who got hacked as well. Guys, please, if you haven't already, 1, put a bank pin on your account. 2, put the authenticator on your account. And 3, change your password, please. It could save your account. It could save you millions of GP. And I would hate to see any more people get hacked in this game. You really got to protect your account at every single angle possible. And I would highly recommend you follow those steps. But anyway, I needed to make that announcement. I needed to. But anyway, guys, let's get into some of these questions here. Supreme Connor says he is down to 8 mil, and what kind of flips should I do with 8 million GP? Wow, those Dragon crossbows flipped extremely quickly. But with, I would say, if you're working with about 8 million GP, first of all, try to find another moneymaker in the game that you can leverage while you are flipping. Typically, I like to do the Grimy Ranar potions unfinished. That's 500k an hour, and you can do it while sitting at the Grand Exchange, so it's a fantastic moneymaker. Now, on top of that, if you are flipping with 8 mil, you're going to want to focus on some items like the Zulver Scales, Blood Runes, Death Runes, Law Runes, Nature Runes, Air Orbs, Unpowered Orbs would be good as well, Sharks, Monkfish. What else can you do? U-Logs are usually okay, Magic Logs as well. U-Longbows, Magic Longbows, hopefully that's a good start. But yes, with 8 mil, you kind of need another moneymaker in the game to actually bring in more profit, right? Because the more money you have to flip with, the more money you're going to make. Henry League says, how do you determine a good margin on an expensive item? Wait, I put 2 listings in for the Dragon Hunter crossbow. What am I doing? That was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. Let's go ahead and do... We're actually maybe just gonna try... Well, I guess we'll try to get another one of these. 89, 075, 505. I do think the margin moved up a pretty good bit on those. And we did get another Sanguesti staff sold off. Pretty good situation on those. We're probably gonna go back and flip a few more, actually. We'll do 2 of those in the meantime. And we also got both of the Dragon Hunter crossbows. We're going to turn around and sell them as quickly as possible. I'm actually going to bump up the margin just a tad on those. And we'll see if we have any success with them. We'll turn around and get these Armadyl God Swords going as well. And we'll list that, let it do its thing. Now, we do need to adjust the Tacitus as well. For some reason, we're not having a lot of luck with these today. 27,384,505 GP. We'll list that, let it do its thing. West says, I'm off, mate. Good luck. Nice stream. Thank you, West, and hopefully you stop by next time as well. But Matthias Peterson asking, what got you into flipping at Saratube? That's a great question. It was a long ago. By the way, we just passed 2 mil in profit, but it was a long ago, honestly, that I got into flipping. I think it was 2016, and I had a little bit of money. In the game, I was kind of struggling with money a little bit. I didn't have a lot. I think I had about 9 mil at the time. And I always watched, like, Flipping Old School and Small EXP Lamp, who, on YouTube, right? And at the time, both of them were making flipping content. So there was a decent amount of, like, this really quality flipping content on YouTube. And I was like, well, if they can flip, then I can definitely flip. So I started flipping, and I'm like, there's not that many people teaching this on YouTube, and there's not really great guides that talk about flipping, so I think I can do that. And with my 9 mil cash stack in hand, in the inventory, I started teaching people how to flip, and back then I didn't have nearly the knowledge I have now about flipping, so it's been a wild ride on YouTube. And that was in 2016, so we've been making videos since 2016, basically. On and off, of course. Messed up the Sang buy price. Oh, thank you so much, Mega Brevet. Mega Brevet is like, I feel like you don't talk in the chat like that much, and that's fine. That's totally up to you. But I feel like you always help me, dude, so thank you, man. You always help me when I see things that I should see, but I don't, so I appreciate it, man. 122, 155. Or actually, well, let's go a little bit lower, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna go a little bit lower on that one. And let's see here as well. Some nerd says, would a 1% GE tax do much to affect flippers' profits? So this is a question that is actually gets asked every once in a while here on the channel. And before I get into it, let me go ahead and get another item going here. We're going to do the actually, let's do the Dragonfire Shield Banks. Very simple medium level flip that you guys can leverage as well. Only costs 3.8 mil to flip one of these. So it's actually a really good flip for smaller cash stacks. Honestly, I should be recommending this more often, to be honest. Anyway, a 1% GE tax, this is basically what it would do, right? So, first of all, if there's a tax put into the GE, right, then people are going to naturally want to trade on the grain exchange less than they currently do. So people are going to be doing player-to-player trades a lot more often now, as they want to avoid the 1% tax, especially on items like the Twisted Bow, Elysian Spirit Shield, Harmonious Orb, anything really expensive, right? Because then it costs like $1 million tax to buy the item, which is obviously very bad for players. Now, that being said, if there was a 1% GE tax, it wouldn't make a huge difference on margins, right? Because the margins would shift depending on the cost of the tax. So the margins would actually get bigger, but to compensate, the tax would take the money away. So you wouldn't really be making more money or less money. It would just kind of be equal. But personally, I think a tax is a very bad idea, man. NS Motovlog says, can you flip arcanes? I'm not going to flip arcanes on this stream here. Again, just too low volatility of an item, and I don't want my listings to get taken advantage of. But what we will list next is the Ring of Suffering. NS Motovlogs, good to see you, by the way. But anyway, I wish I could do them on stream, because I find them to be a really good item to flip as well. I actually should have flipped them earlier today, but for some reason I didn't think of it. Not a great margin on the Ring of Suffering, so we're actually just going to step away from that one. Let's do the Shark next. I think the Shark was actually holding a pretty good margin earlier. I think about 5 GP, which on the Sharks is actually not too bad. We do have a lot of money in the stack, though, so we can easily afford to do another great flip here. 937 mil. Let me think about that one. What should I flip next? I was going to do like an Armadillo item, but I'm just not sure if that's a good option for us. We'll do the Serpentine Helmet next. Anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by today. Hopefully you are enjoying the live stream. Even this doesn't have a great margin. It's good enough to flip, but 10K, really not great. The problem with these weekday streams is every single time I go to flip some items during the weekday, it's kind of prime time for flipping, right? This is like where most people in the game are trading items back and forth. So item prices are quite stable, and when they're stable, there's just not a big margin on them for the most part. Which, I mean, it is what it is, but we're gonna have to knock these Vigora's Chain Maces down. I assume it's going to be basically a break-even in profit on these. Maybe a little bit more than a break-even. Boy, that Vigora's is stale. That's so funny. Before I even saw that, I relisted them. That's crazy. Yeah, like, as you were typing that, Saraha, like, I literally was, like, thinking about relisting them. Thanks for the reminder, though. I appreciate it. Guys, if you want to see other YouTubers who bring flipping content as well, be sure to go check out Queen Saraha. He makes some great flipping content as well, and sometimes he goes live here on YouTube, which is, I mean, I'm always a fan of watching flipping live streams, right? So, he's definitely got some content to offer that is of the highest quality, so be sure to check him out as well. Look at how stale everything is right now. What? It's like, as soon as the stream just progresses a little bit, things get a little bit stale, but no worries. We're going to do the best to get out of the situation here. We're going to list these Bandos Tacits just a little bit lower than the previous price. Thank you for the shout out. Dude, it's well deserved. Not a problem, man. I really do like flipping these Cactus Spines, by the way. I do think that the Cactus Spine is a really good overnight flip for typically people who have a smaller cash stack, right? If you're flipping with about 50 mil, try the Cactus Spine overnight. I think you'll be surprised on how powerful it actually is. The Cactus Spine margins tend to be, I don't even know, overnight you can get like 100 GP margins on the Cactus Spine, which for a high volume item, that's pretty good. NS Motovlog says, thank goodness I did my second flip like 2 hours ago. This is brutal. No kidding, man. Another day of a slow exchange here, which is surprising because earlier today, as I was mentioning before, the past day in profits for me has been insane, guys. I flipped Twisted Bows today, I flipped 8 of them for 16 mil total in profit, followed up by the Scythe of Vitcher for 8.3 mil, which in my opinion, that's freaking crazy as far as margins go. So I was very, very happy with that performance earlier today, and unfortunately, we couldn't bring a stream for that. But I mean, I would love to do a stream of flipping really high, like high cost, very expensive items, but it's just not a reality, unfortunately. Did you get in on Rune Darts when they had a 30 to 60 GP margin? I actually missed out on them, some nerd, unfortunately, man. I heard a lot of people in the Discord actually talking about the Rune Darts earlier today. We'll go ahead and flip a few more here. What if you flip with a 15-minute delay, says Boy and Tofu. The problem with doing a delay on the stream is I can't interact with the chat as much. You guys will be asking questions, and I'll get to them so much later. And I don't know. I feel like it would bring good, like, the flipping content in itself would be quite good, but I don't know if I would be happy with it personally. I love talking with you guys on the stream, and that's half the fun. So, again, not exactly sure. We're going to do some Abyssal Whips next. This is an interesting one because I haven't really done these on stream ever from my knowledge, but I have actually flipped these the past couple of days, and they're not a great margin. They're really not a great margin item, but they're pretty passive. You can kind of just list them and let them do their thing and come back to them whenever you feel like you need to do it. Or need to change the offer, excuse me. Saraha says, Twisted Bows, that takes some big cojones over here flipping Twisted Bows. It's funny you mentioned that, Saraha, because I actually just recently started to really get into flipping Twisted Bows and the Scythes of Vitcher. I'm trying to get a lot better at actually flipping them, and I'm trying to learn how the item moves and, you know, just like the average margin on them and stuff like that. But today, the margins on them were absolutely insane. So I was happy to flip them back and forth. It was flipping very, very quickly as well. I don't think I sat on a flip for more than 10 minutes, a buy and sell offer, that is. And again, I wanted to check the Dragon Pickaxe here, but the margin on it was just really not up to, I don't know, up to my standard, I guess. So I'm not going to do that here today. I'm actually going to check out some of the Aram's, maybe the Aram's robe skirt and the Aram's robe top here. See if we can get a good margin on them. A lot of the Barrows items have had really, really bad margins these past couple of days. So I don't expect anything too crazy. Yeah, less than 10k on the Aram's robe top. How about the robe skirt? Maybe we can get a good margin going on these. I actually have a good feeling about the robe skirts here. Not a great margin, but 10k is definitely worth it in my opinion. I do like flipping the Barrows items because the quantity is actually very high. You can flip 15 of them in an hour for most Barrows items. Archers / Berserker rings, we can definitely get those going as well. Thank you, Buoyant Tofu. Should we do the Archer's ring next? How about that? We'll get a few of these going here. Flashback to the stream where you set your sell offer for 1.1 mil. Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Only OG fans remember. Some nerd, man. That's how you know someone's a longtime viewer right there. Pretty good margin on the Archer's rings, by the way. We're getting about 30k on those. I'm hoping we can smack a nice 3 mil profit on the stream today. I'm trying to, keep my back straight. I keep falling down. Anyway, guys, thank you for stopping by the stream today. Please drop a like if you are enjoying it. It really, really does help me out a lot, so I would appreciate it. By the way, join us on Discord if you're not with us already. There's a link in the description below for that. It's basically just a large flipping community. We've got beginner flippers in there and experienced flippers in there, but everyone is willing to help out in any way possible for you to make more money in the game. We really encourage people to try to learn how to flip in RuneScape because I myself and a lot of our Discord members, we think it's the best moneymaker in the game, as it's the only moneymaker where you can make significant amount of money offline, and on top of that, it's the only moneymaker that scales to your cash stack. So honestly, those two arguments alone should be enough for you to learn. Matthias Peterson says, bro, you deserve way more subs for the kind of content that you deliver. Thank you, Matthias. I appreciate that. And I'm so glad you're enjoying it. And I think you joined us today on this live stream and joined the channel today. You joined the flipping team. So we really do appreciate it. I hope you learn more than just a few things around here. I hope you learn it all. I want you to make as much money as possible in old school RuneScape. That is the goal that we've had here since 2016, has been teaching as many players as possible how to flip in old school RuneScape. So hopefully you can be well on your way to make $1 billion or $2 billion or even max cash. $27 viewers in here today. Welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying this one. I know I don't have like the suit on today, but you gotta cut me some slack, okay? The Sharks just absolutely not performing on the exchange today. We're gonna go around and sell those immediately. This will probably be an instant sale. It will not be. Close to it though. We're going to turn around and sell these Dragonfire shields as well. I hope the margin stayed pretty nice on these. Let's see. Very nice there. Let's go ahead and get another item going here, guys. I want to do maybe... I can't think of anything today. I'm having so much trouble thinking of flips today. We'll do the prayer potion next. And what do we got this going for? Really, really strong margin on the prayer potions right now. Holy moly. Probably one of the best margins we've ever seen on the live streaming series alone. Also, we're going to turn around and sell these cactus spines. Really nice flip. No, not the cactus seed. Oh, we didn't even. Okay. We're just rechecking the margin on this to see if it actually went up in price. But unfortunately, it actually did not. So we're not going to make any more money than we originally thought, which is fine. Just a little bit of profit on that. It's like the icing on the cake. We'll take that right into the cash stack. Guys, I hope you've been enjoying this stream. You know, it's been a weird stream because earlier in this live stream, we had some, you know, some price movement on some items. Then it slowed down a lot. And now we're kind of getting a little bit of our speed back, a little bit of our momentum. So let's take it to the finish line as we focus on getting the last of our flips in. 2.626 million GP. Let's keep going here, man. And we got those Dragonfire shields off really, really, really quickly. So very happy about that. You know, we can do some ornate maul handles next, most likely. See how we can get that going here. Oh, give me the profit. Give me the profit. Not a great margin on those ornate maul handles, but honestly, it's good enough for me. Like, I'll take it. It's probably going to move in price pretty quickly. Typically, the ornate malt handles are an item that, you know, it adjusts itself a lot, so. Kyle Carpenter says, how did you get the total profit counter? The total profit counter comes from a plugin called Flipping Utilities. Now, this is a RuneLite plugin that was developed that is absolutely the best thing that has come to the flipping game ever. It's the best thing ever. I use it for all my flipping sessions. I think it is just the #1 flipping tool in the game, and if you don't have it, you are truly missing out. So, Tyler Coleman says, what do you think about the new update? Which new update are you referring to? I don't really keep track of updates that much, apparently. So, Blue Neon, good to see you as well, man. We do have some of these rune darts coming in, although a little bit slowly. And a flip that we haven't actually attacked on the exchange today has been the Toxic Blowpipe, which is what we're going to go ahead and actually, these whips have been working out, so I don't think we should move that, actually. very patiently waiting for these flips to come in. I think the way that we do flipping on the live streams from now on is we just do as many items as possible and we just cycle through them as quickly as possible, right? Because if we actually go ahead and do that, then we'll be able to move items so quickly that people can't really track the margins as well. Matthias Peterson says, what is your opinion on undercutting and how much do you recommend to undercut? It depends on the item. So if you're flipping a high volume item, Matthias, then typically you don't really want to undercut at all, depending on how big the margin is. For example, if I'm flipping sharks and I see the sharks have a 3 GP margin, I will not do any undercuts or overcuts on the sharks. But if it has a 5 GP margin, sometimes I will actually go ahead and bump my buy price up just to stay competitive with my price listings. But the reason I don't recommend that you actually move the margin too much on those high volume items is if you do, you really cut into your total profit. But for example, if you're flipping an item like an Elder Maul, I almost started to flip them. I guess we'll do it today. We'll do the Elder Maul. This one's for you, Saraha, okay? We're going to do the Elder Maul here. If you're flipping something like the Elder Maul, typically you do want to make at least a little bit of a price cut. My personal recommendation, it depends, of course, on the price of the item, but, you know, at least like 1, 2K most of the time is what I undercut or overcut by. And here comes the money loss on the Elder Mauls, because we can never make money on them for some reason. The Elder Mauls, they just never work out for me. So, I hope today they're going to work for us, guys. So Blue Neon says, it's nice to catch a stream, bro. Nice way to cap off the day, man. I agree. I just love throwing these streams up for you guys and just hearing from you guys, hearing that you guys are doing well, and hopefully you can pick up on a few flipping tips here and there as well. So thanks for stopping by, although unfortunately you are kind of on the tail end of the stream right now. We're going to see how fast these prayer potions sell. I assume that they'll go pretty quickly, but I'm not entirely sure. No luck on the ornate maul handles as well. Absolutely zero so far. We are getting some of that cactus spine off as well, but I do expect that that's probably going to take some time. So there's really no need to rush that one. I'm trying to clear up a lot of these items that just have not really been moving too much. And I would have thought we would have had at least one Aram's robe skirt off by now. So we're going to turn around and get a couple of those going. We knocked it down another 2K here. Hopefully that is competitive at this point. You know, the Abyssal Whips, for some reason, they're not making us a ton of money, but we've walked away with 129K total in profit on flipping those back and forth, man. I keep, like, reaching for my water, but I don't have any left, so I don't know why I keep doing that. I guess we'll just back out of those maul handles real quick. Let's do the blood rune next. I'm just looking for really, really quick, safe, easy flips to go ahead and do. Matthias, if you haven't tried it yet, I do recommend doing the blood runes. They are pretty good on top of the... Okay, just... not now, they're not good. We'll do... I'm just trying to think, maybe like the dragon arrows. That's something that's tends to hold a pretty good margin, considering it's a relatively cheap item. Time for another beer when you're out of water. We're not going to be doing another beer on stream today. Ranar should be a quick flip. We could do Ranars, actually. That's actually a better suggestion. But let me up you with this, Buoyant Tofu. Let me go ahead and do the Ranar Seed, maybe, instead. Now, the Ranar Seed has recently started to make a little bit of a price recovery. It hit its low at 29K and is now back up to 34K, where it's been trading around ever since. Decent margin on them, nothing too crazy. 500 GP, like, I guess that's good enough. It's not really amazing, but, you know, it makes it worth it to flip it, in my personal opinion. And let's get those whips off as well. Yeah, I was actually talking about the seed, not the herb. Perfect, man. We're on the same page, man. We're on the same page. Tani McLaren says, yeah, the boys just been waiting for my next class. Love to see it. Hey, maybe you can learn some flipping tips here at the True Schooling before you go to your real class. Because, you know, real class is kind of boring. But anyway, Tani also says, you've been streaming heaps, bro. Nice. Yeah, we've been going live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday so far. And we've got a whole week of streaming coming up here in October. Plenty of events. We've also got a 24-hour live stream. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys come support me for the 24-hour live stream, because that is going to be the most insane thing I've ever done in my life. And 24 hours straight is going to be wild. It's going to be how much money can we make in 24 hours of playing RuneScape. Guys, I have no idea how it's going to turn out, man. I have no idea. But all I want is, if you hear this right now, just during that 24-hour live stream, stop by, drop a like, and say hey, because I will be suffering in that live stream, man. When is the 24-hour? It's going to be, okay, let's talk a little bit about the 24-hour, right? It's going to be, I don't know the exact date yet, but I think it's going to be between Monday, October 19th, and Friday, October 23rd. It's going to be one day in between there. So that's the range of dates it's going to be in. Guaranteed going to be in one of those days. But I think we'll do it that Tuesday or Wednesday. So stay tuned for that, man. That's going to be a hoot and holler. Can we get some pet hunting towards the end of the 24-hour live stream? There will be some pet hunting, don't you worry. And for that 24-hour live stream, we have a challenge every hour that I have to do. So everything in that stream is going to be relating to money making, but so let me explain this again. Everything in the stream is going to be related to money making, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the best money maker. So for example, I can do flipping if I want, or I could cut back and I could go kill Vorkath for a while. Or I could go kill Brutal Black Dragons, or I could go kill Zulrah, or I could go kill, you know, whatever I want. As long as it makes us money, we can do it. Even if it's just a little bit. Bro, I got you on the 24-hour stream. I'm going to be there through the whole stream. Dude, I don't know. For your personal sanity, I don't know if you want that. I mean, I would love it, but what day is the 24-hour? Again, not sure, between October 19th and the 23rd. Haven't decided yet, but it's going to be somewhere in that range. So stay tuned for that. But again, still thinking about it. Go kill chickens for 24 hours. Oh my god. That would be the most awful thing, man. We're going to do the magic seeds as well, guys. But yeah, but by the way, since you guys are all here and super excited about the 24-hour live stream, please let me know in the live chat what kind of challenges you want to see me do every hour on that live stream. So just a couple ideas, if you could throw them out there, that'd be amazing. I'll give you a couple ideas of what I've thought of and my team has thought of to give you guys kind of like a good idea of what I'm looking for. So we have one challenge that is shotgun a beer. That's one of them. And it's going to be like a big wheel, right? So we spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, we have to do as a challenge. We have shotgun a beer, dip our head in ice water for like 30 seconds or something. We have rune crafting for 30 minutes. I really hope we don't hit that one. I hate rune crafting. And those are just some basic ones off the top. So please, 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 if you have any ideas or suggestions about any challenges you want to see put on that wheel that I can do, let me know in the live chat or our Discord group or in a PM or in a comment, anything. I'm looking for as many ideas as I can get. The reason I say do pet hunting towards the end of the stream is that I think the number of deaths will be a good scale for how tired you are. Oh, we're going to have Red Bull, we're going to have coffee, we're going to do whatever it takes to stay awake, man. Take 5 shots of vodka? I'm not going to take 5 shots of... That's too much. I can't do that much. Not at once. Man, everything is slowing down, and of course the Elder Maul, look at this, even when I cut the Elder Maul's price significantly, for some reason, man, we can't ever flip them properly. We can't ever flip them properly. I don't know what that's about, man. Or like 30 Marks of Grace. The problem with 30 Marks of Grace is it's not really profit. I mean, it is if you trade them in for Amethyst Crystals, so I guess we technically could do that. We're going to list those rune darts, 850, hopefully sell them off here. Not a lot of selling action going on here. Fletch darts while doing Vorkath. Okay, something that I can do in PVM, okay? Because you guys know I'm not that good at PVM. I always do my best, but I'm a little bit rough. I'm trying to think of another item that we can just do. We haven't done the Amulet of Fury yet, and actually earlier today I found a really good margin on them, so we're actually going to go ahead and do a couple of these real quick. Furies are super, super cheap right now. Extremely cheap, actually. Possible investment, maybe. Probably not yet because there's more Prime coming, but anyway. Man, Furies were 3 mil 4 months ago. I know, it's crazy, right? 30 mins of Prophet Herblore. We could do that, but Matthias will probably do that anyway, to be honest. Because what we're going to be doing is trying to make as much money as possible, right? In that 24-hour period. I mean, honestly, we're not going to be trying to make as much money as possible, but we're just going to see how much money I can end up with after 24 hours straight of playing the game. Oh my. Saying that in my head sounds wild. Flip only super risky items for 15 minutes. That's actually not a bad one. How about this for the wheel? Give your last hour of profits to a random viewer. Honestly, I like that. I like that. That's actually a really, really good one. Because I honestly... Here's the thing. I'll give away the profits, but at the end of the stream. Because I want to see how much in the stack we have at the end, right? So I'll be sure to give them, but they got to stick around at the end, or they can join our Discord and I'll give it to them after that. That 24-hour stream, though, I'm so excited, guys. Honestly, I hope you guys bring the energy because I need it. The longest stream I've ever done has been 6 hours. Some of you saw a couple glimpses of that, and that was a really, really fun stream. So I am more than excited to go ahead and do the 24-hour one, but it's going to be a challenge, and I hope that. So here's the thing with the wheel is, I don't know if we're going to do the wheel every hour or every 2 hours, right? Because if we spin the wheel 24 times, that's a lot of spins. Anyway, guys, if you're excited for that live stream, be sure to leave a like on this one. And if you're enjoying this live stream anyway, be sure to drop a like. It's a great way to support me, and it's completely free. So hopefully you are enjoying the content. Now we're going to wrap up these last few flips here, and we're probably going to get out of here, but let's go ahead and try to start selling everything here. So close to that 3 mil mark, which was kind of the aim that I came up with about halfway through this, so... Every hour sounds good. Make it an integral part of the stream. But here's the thing. If we do it every hour, then we need so many challenges. So you guys got to get a little bit more creative for me. We need like literally 50 challenges if we want to do 24 hours. Have another wheel for your drink of choice. Okay. That sounds classic. There's got to be like some reward too, right? Like there's got to be some good ones too. But what could be like that good? I don't even know. Tyler Coleman says, what's your favorite quest? Even though I hate it, I also love it. And that would be Monkey Madness. Because Monkey Madness is just like one of those quests that it's really hard to do. And it's really annoying, but it's fun. Kind of like gets you more enticed with the game. It's more of like a challenge thing. We do have all of these sell offers in, guys. We just passed the 3 mil mark. So we're going to be wrapping up there today. I got to go eat some dinner. I'm freaking starving. Didn't even eat lunch today or breakfast. So that's probably why this beer is getting a little bit to me. But have Sierra spin the drink wheel. Oh, we could have like a separate drink wheel. That'd be pretty fun too, man. Could chuck like 10 barrels run, 5 wildy bosses. Good reward to get you to... Ooh, that's... Yo! I love that idea, man. Liam, that's an amazing idea. Order a pizza. I love that one, dude. And you know what's funny is the more challenges we come up with, the less likely we are to hit one twice, which would be my preference. But anyway. Every donation Sierra has to spin. Oh god. No, but then you guys are gonna donate like $1 and you're gonna be like, keep spinning it. Oh man, I tried to think of something to incentivize donations on that one, but you know, I'm not someone who really cares that much about donations anyway, so I don't know what we're gonna do. But Peter D, unfortunately, man, you just missed the stream. But anyway, you could have a channel in the Discord for suggesting ideas, and you could edit the number of challenges so far into a message. Yeah, I'm going to come back and watch the stream and take every single suggestion, guys, so that I like at least. So thank you so much for all the suggestions. Guys, we are wrapping up the stream here today. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it. That 24-hour live stream is going to be crazy. This live stream just as crazy. We're walking away with 3 mil on the exchange today, 3 mil in profit, that is. And guys, that is on top of our past 24 hours where we have made 29.8 million GP in the past 24 hours, which has been insane. Been a great day for me on the exchange, and I'm just really happy to share it with you guys. So thank you guys for stopping by today. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. We're always bringing flipping content and flipping live streams to the channel for you guys to enjoy. So again, hopefully you do enjoy it. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up here today. And I'll see you guys on Friday.